So this time we'll be looking at the Atom, or Ray Palmer Atom to be specific, because there have been other Atoms. Ray Palmer first appeared in Showcase number 34 in 1961. You may not know this, but he's actually named for a science fiction writer and editor. A lot of the DC guys, and Marvel too, were involved in the pulp scene earlier on before their comic book careers, or concurrently with their comic book careers. That's how he came to be named. Now the sculpt here is pretty standard. Let's get the little Atom out of the way. I'll come back to him. It's a pretty standard sculpt, but all the paint lines here and on the back are very clean. On the boots here as well, and the gloves, all very clean. And he's got the nice little atom symbol right there on his forehead. The face, I would say, is almost I think it's just a reuse of the Flash head. No accessories to speak of. The accessory that he should have come with, tiny little Atom, came with the Giganta Wave. I can't remember which figure. God, that's terrible. Now, if you remember or know, leave in the comments, or if I find out later, I'll put it in the little bubble somewhere around here. His head on a very nice ball joint, not really encumbered by anything back there. His arms, standard, all the way around, in and out, swivel, bicep, elbow, wrist, waist, abs, legs, forward, back, in and out, bend at the knee, rotate at the thigh, bend at the ankle. Ray Palmer is a scientist. He was using the mass of a white dwarf star to create this lens that could shrink any object. There was one drawback to his invention, is that when they were re-enlarged, they blew up. I guess he starts carrying this little lens around for what, I don't know. He goes off spelunking, that's cave exploring, and he gets trapped with a couple of friends. And he decides to use the lens to shrink himself and find a way out to save his friends, knowing full well that upon re-enlarging himself, he'll blow up. Well, to his great surprise, that does not happen. And he figures that he must have some unique property in his body, or that prevents him from blowing up. He then rebuilds this lens into a belt-type device. It's actually a lot better, because now he can shrink down to subatomic size. That gets very neat, where he can ride electrical impulses, and that's how he can travel through telephones. It gets all these neat adventures because he's exploring the atomic world or subatomic worlds. And so now that he has a superpower, he decides that he's going to become a superhero in his hometown, or his place where he works, which is Ivy Town, where he works as a professor. He gets into adventures aiding his lawyer girlfriend, Jean Loring. Eventually, he does reveal his secret identity to her and marries her. He does assemble quite a rogues gallery, although not as to the degree of some other heroes like the Flash. But you know, guys like Kronos, the Floronic Man, Jason Woodrow, you might know, the Bug-Eyed Bandit. You know, he joins the JLA. They even build this little mini chair for him to float around on, so he can be at eye level and take part in conversations. And that's where he meets Hawkman, and he becomes friends with Hawkman. His adventures and Hawkman's merge into their own title, Adam and the Hawkman. He marries Jean, but a couple of years later, they get divorced because she cheats on him. Yeah, Jean Loring turns out to be not a good superhero girlfriend / wife. So after they get divorced, he kind of goes off on this journey to find himself, and he wanders into South America, and he finds this race of 6-inch humanoids. I don't know if they're an alien race or from another dimension, but he lives with them, falls in love with their princess, and sort of reinvents himself as a Conan-type adventurer. Well, that doesn't last long because in a very much environmental message that was growing popularity at the time, that civilization is destroyed by a bunch of loggers. Yes, evil loggers come and destroy the rainforest world of the 6-inch alien beings. He gets revenge on the loggers for the slaughter. In 0 Hour, he's regressed to a teenager. He does retain all his memories of being an adult and stuff, so he kind of becomes a mentor for the Teen Titans at the time with Identity Crisis, where his ex-wife kills Sue Dibney, and you know, he's a pretty big part of 52 and Countdown, where they're searching for Ray Palmer, who is decided to explore the 52 Earths and has found another Earth with another Jean Loring, basically her Silver Age self, decides to live there as that Earth's Ray Palmer, take his place. He returns to the DC universe in Final Crisis, and in Blackest Night, he became a deputy member of the Indigo Tribe. He's currently seen trying to figure out just what is going on with Firestorm, and he's just recently going to be getting a backup feature in Adventure Comics. Although he's quite plain as a figure, and I have got him in his little self here, it was nice to get a full-sized Adam. He is definitely the main reason why I got this set. Yeah, so again, they're all sold out at Mattycollector.com. Best you can hope for is maybe eBay. Maybe some other places are selling them. I don't know. But it's kind of unfortunate that I posted this video so late. But if you can find him, he's definitely worth it. So that'll be it until my next review, which will probably be on the second figure that I was most wanted out of this wave, the Riddler. See ya.